The court is in session and calls number 326-502. The case is styled the state of Texas versus James Parrott. We have Mr. Parrott, Mr. President Court, Mr. Parrott, that's your full name?
James Parrott, sir. James Parrott, sir.
James Parrott, okay. And Mr. Parrott, you're here represented by your attorney, Nathan Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds, how you doing?
Doing well, Judge.
Mr. Parrott, how you doing?
Very good.
I'm doing fine. And the state is represented in this case by Mr. Daniel Boyd. Mr. Boyd, how you doing?
Doing well, Your Honor. How are you doing?
Now, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Reynolds, Mr. Parrott, Mr. Boyd, the court previously conducted yes, we had a bond hearing on this. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
And the court took this matter under advisement
Yes, sir, Judge.
to try to see if we're going to make a decision on the bond conditions. And the court has taken it under advisement. The court is going to, the court is not going to change its standard bond conditions, okay, in this case. I do know that the victim or the alleged or the complaining witness in this case is, I think the PC says a common law wife or something.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So
We've
you-
been together almost 10 years. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, so y'all not married. So y'all have y'all consider yourself common law married. Okay. So, but at this time, the court is going to hand out its standard bond conditions. The court is not going to,
Judge, there has been a new, I don't know if it makes any difference with the decision, but the complaining witness is now incarcerated on a felony MTRP hold, awaiting decision from the felony court, if that would affect the court's decision.
no, I'm not, well, I mean, it just, we'll still have our, if she gets out or something. So right now, you're saying there's no contact between the two because she's incarcerated, he's out.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct?
Yes,
Well,
sir.
I think she may be his only contact from the outside. I don't know how.
Well,
Yeah.
but the court is going to,
Yes, sir. I
I
understand.
know, I mean, she has a mother because I think the mother was involved somewhat in the circumstances according to the PC of this case. Is that correct? I mean, that's what I read. So apparently she have somebody else besides Mr. Parrott, is what I'm saying. According to the PC, there's somebody else that was supposedly there, but in any event, the court is only using that as saying that she may have somebody else in her family that she can make contact with. But of the abundance of caution, the court is going to just give a standard. Could I give the standard bond conditions?
The one that's already in there, or you want to make one?
There's one that's already in there?
Yeah.
Prepared?
I think
Let me
there was
see.
one, I think there was one that you entered. We were just asking that you deviate.
Oh, let me see. Okay, could I take a look at it? So no, we've been here about 2 or 3 times, at least,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken. I may have entered the bond conditions. Was it before you got hired or something, or?
I think that he just got that when he got out of jail.
Uh,
Or
Well, let me take a look at it. Hang on, let me take a look at
I
it.
can speak when I can.
Well, you have an attorney. If you want to say something, make sure you talk to your attorney.
you remember when you got the bond condition?
Oh, this was just October 13th.
When I got released from jail.
Yeah.
When I was in jail, when they arraigned me for jail, they tried to do 2. They tried
Oh,
to
this
do
was
2
September
orders.
15th.
I couldn't go back to home, and the judge threw those out.
Oh, I see. I was trying to do a protective one.
I was protective. Okay. Yeah. These conditions been in effect since September. Well, it says I signed it on September 15th, but I guess it wasn't filed. I get held up on it. That's what it was. And then it was filed on, obviously they filed it on October the 13th. Does he need a copy? We could give him a copy.
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, he could take that copy. Okay, now give me another copy. I'm gonna go over those conditions with him. Okay, now, Mr. Parrott, You have before your document that is titled Standard Bond Conditions in County Code at Law Number 2. Do you see that title?
Yes, sir.
I will go over these conditions with you. It says, following arrest and accusation in County Code at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, all bail bonds executed for release of any defendant named herein are ordered subject to the following additional conditions. Number 1, defendant shall commit no offense against the laws of this state, any other state, or of the United States. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
And condition number 2, defendant shall submit to testing for drugs and alcohol at any time as directed by the court. The court may revoke the bond and order the arrest of any defendant who, A, refuses to submit to a test for drugs and alcohol when directed to do so by the court, or B, submit to a test for drugs and alcohol, and the test indicates the presence of drugs and alcohol in the defendant's body, and that's pursuant to the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 17.44, Section A2 and Section C2. Do you understand that condition? And condition number 3, the defendant shall not communicate either directly or indirectly with the alleged victim of the pending offense, and the defendant shall not go near any residence, school, or other location frequented by the alleged victim. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir. Can I talk to my lawyer for 1 second?
Yes.
Let's go over the condition.
Okay. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
And condition number 4 only applies in a DWI case. Your case is not a DWI case, so it doesn't apply to you. If you violate any one of these conditions, your bond can be revoked. And if your bond is revoked, you can be placed in the Jefferson County Jail. Do you understand that? All right. Now, we need to get a resetting for his case. Is that correct, Mr.?
We've received discovery, Judge. I think we might.
Okay. Give us a trial date.
February 28th.
Okay, case is gonna be reset to February 28th. Once you get your reset, Mr. Perry, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day, and Mr. Reynolds, you'll be free to go as well. Please sign the pad, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
You have a blessed day as well. sir.
You're welcome.
One